All right, so we found the Postgres is the $1 refers to the first argument, $2 to the second. So that's SQL/Postgres. I'm not sure if that's Universal SQL or just Postgres, but that's where the dollars come from, SQL. So there's the variable, gets passed in. So we've got the create. This is the create. And we've got read. We need update. So update's going to be pretty similar to create. And we'll do update function. And we'll do up. And then create this. And this will be up. And then we're going to be send something in. So we need to be able to update. So to update, when we put out data, right, we're going to want to have the ID. So there's the ID. And we can put a link on all of this. And the link will be to update. What's the URL? All right, so the function is update. This will be up. We'll do this update, and this one's up. That's what we named it down here. It's update, and I guess just keep that. Whoops, keep that clear. I like naming them different so people don't think that those are the same. Okay, so update goes to update. So we go /update, question mark, and record ID is equal to, and put in the ID. And then we can end it. So if somebody clicks, this is all going to be a link. If somebody clicks it, they'll be able to update it. Right? So we need a new record, new page. Update go HTML. People go to that page. So if method is if they come there, what do we want them to do when they get to this page? Update. We want tpl.execute template w string and data. So w and the string is update.go HTML, and the data is we got to get all the data, right? So before we pass in the data, again we need to check. Do we need to check the method? I think so. So if HTTP, if the request method is not equal to HTTP dot method get, right? We're not posting here. We're going to do an HTTP dot redirect, and that'll be WR URL encode. and then if they've clicked that link, then we're going to have the customer ID. It's going to be equal to form.value, request.formValue, and the key is going to be record ID. And we have that record ID come in. So we got the CID, so now we need to pass that ID to update so we could actually pull this data out. Oh, we need to get it. So we need to do a query. So it's going to be query string select star from customers where CID is equal to $1, and that's going to be CID. Let's give this a different one. Just so we could distinguish our variables. And when we do that query, we're going to get back rows and error. So we have our row. So we got our row out. What do we have with the row? Now we have to get a customer. So we have a customer up there. So customer colon equal, I got to call it something else. Let's do C. And then when we have a row, we have next and scan. So we got for row next. Next prepares the next result row for reading. It returns true on success or false if there is no next row. And so we have that, and then scan copies the columns in the current row into the values pointed at by destination. And so the number of values in destination must be the same as the number of columns. So we're going to put the row.scan and its destination interface at c.id and c.first, and needs to be pointed at. So give me the address. Sid, nice to see you. Hi. Seems like we had a little bit more, so I'm just going to go look at our code up here, see if we miss anything. We put our customer in that each time, and then rows.scan, and then appended. So we could just move our customer into there. Doesn't need to be outside there. So we only have one. And is the scope of C though? Yeah, we want it out because inside this, it's a block level scope. So inside there, C would just be the scope of there. And now we could pass C into our template. Is this making sense? And then in our template, we could have value is going to be C dot first. It's going to be first, right? Put the value into the form. And then we could also have an input type hidden. And value will be ID. And then we don't need, right, the update bit because we're already there. But we could say updating and no range because it's only one. So we could say updating this person. And get rid of that, just kind of know we're on a different page. And now this one's going to go to process. You know, we could change it, send it somewhere else. Process 2. Process update, update process, process 2, whatever. Method post. So we have process 2. So that was create. It's pretty similar to this. So we're going to run update. We could also just put it all right here. And if the method's post, that gets confusing. Yeah, we'll do process. So I'm just going to duplicate this. And P2. P2. It's process 2, right? Wait, which one's that? That's index. Yeah, process 2. Process 2. So it has to be method post. And then we get form first name. And we also want ID. And ID is name. It's going to be, I don't know, customer ID. And then update customers. I gotta look at my update syntax. Update company set. Update customers set. Address Texas salary 2000. All right, so we're going to do update company set C first. Ooh, CID equal to $1, C first equal to $2, where CID is equal to $1. So I think we don't need that. We just need C first equal to $2, where CID is equal to $1. And then we have ID and FN, first name. Let's actually see if this runs. So I'm going to go to here, and I've got those two, and I'm going to check my code. So we could do update customers set C first equal to Snoopy, where CID is equal to 2. So Jenny's going to become Snoopy. Sweet. And then select, and Jenny is Snoopy. Oh, hey, we have Coco Chanel now. But I like Jenny actually being Jenny. I guess we could just change it back through our application. All right, so we got that update working. Looks good. And the rows affected, last insert stuff. I'm not going to do the last insert ID. We can see rows affected. And take out last insert ID up here. Also. And then status found. All right, let's see what happens. So there are the people with the links. Let's change this back to Jenny. It put in, like record ID 2 got passed through, right? And then it pulled out just that record. So now we're going to change this to Jenny and hit submit, just seeing if anything is on our terminal. We've got create. We've got read. No, we don't have create. We have read. We have update. Do we have create? Yeah, we did. We did insert. Yeah, we've got create, read, update. Now all we need is delete. We'll do that in the next video. How many people find this laboriously droll? Todd's droning on. It's a little bit of that, right? I saw some people spacing out. I'm still kind of like, you know, I don't do this every day, so I'm banging in trying to make it work. But I think there's value in that, like watching somebody figure it out.
Yeah, watching some of the videos and compared to, you know, like when you watch a tutorial, you kind of just tell you.
Yeah, you go here, you go here, you go there, boom, it's done, nice.
So
3 minutes, you got your whole cred. And you're like,
documents or you know, you try something doesn't work. It kind of like makes, I don't know, for me, it helped me
figure out how to fix it yourself, right? Like, oh, what I do now that I can't make it work like that person.
I never, you know, never thought about it that way. Just thought, like, yeah, this is good. Figuring it out together.
I'm happy with it. That was like a 30-minute, 19 minutes. Oh my goodness.